Vintage Jewel School, Jewelry Haul. Haven't seen you since Sunday. Just a greeting, just a catch up. I was wondering what to do for this evening, and I was actually going through all of this crystal that I've bought. And how I do that, I use my diamond tester. So when it is just crystal, it will register, I'll show you a ping or two. Hi, Terry. I'm trying to think. Oh, it's pretty early there. I was worried, oh, I don't want to keep you all up for work night, but that's me. I'm the only one where it's late. Or if you're in England or another part of the world where it's late. Oh, goodness. Well, there's some thumbs up. Where are the people? Come on in and say hello. Don't just thumbs up and lurk. Hi, Carol. Hey, Deb. Oh my gosh, I should have known Carol would be here with the crystal. Carol, I have a fantastic Russian crystal pendant on an 875. It's all Russian hallmarked. And I have photos of it. It's here somewhere in my office. Hopefully I find it by tomorrow. And plus there's, of course, there's loads of crystal over there on the brooches as well. Oh, and a crystal Chanel perfume decanter. I've had that, meant to bring it for ages and I haven't. Oh my goodness. How am I still awake? I've been up since probably, not real early, maybe 5:30. I gardened all day. Oh, my hands. Pay no attention to the boo-boos. And if they look too bad tomorrow, then I'll bandage, I'll put a band-aid on them. It's the hazards of digging. Let's try to straighten this camera out a little bit here. It's a little bit better, maybe, hopefully. Deb, are you still at work? My poor girl works like, well, works, keeps a home, and 2 babies. God bless you. We haven't had a jewel school in forever. Couple weeks, so people probably forgot. And I didn't put the video up till late either. My bad. I was too busy in the dirt. I won't even show you my feet. I haven't got to shower yet. Aw, I bet. Well, you don't have to go in often. That's the good thing. Although you said if you did go in more often, you would buy more jewelry. So maybe we want you to go back to work in the office. I'm just kidding. I think a lot of people get more done working from home. I know my husband does, because he doesn't have people like pulling him aside every 10 minutes. Well, what about this and what about that? And endless meetings that when you're in the office you can't get out of. Oh, I shouldn't say that. but it's true. Oh, you need to be home right now, I think. I think it's more important that you're working from home right now. But I'm, older and kind of old-fashioned. Did I work? Yes. Do I wish I wouldn't have? Kind of. When my children were small. In fact, Andrew was when I started working from home. When I started selling vintage online. Oh, when he was little, of course. Because working away and out of the house, I wasn't there with him. So that was a way for me to be with him all the time. And they grow so incredibly quick. And if you're away from home, you miss that. So I don't regret that. Could have made more money. Well, I don't know. I did pretty well. But I probably could have made more if I worked outside the home. But then I wouldn't have had that time with him. And if you don't believe me that they grow quickly, I will show you my 6'4" son, who I swear to you is still a 4-pound, 11-ounce preemie. He's just bigger. It is oddly quiet. What? It is so weird. The sales have been quiet. Now Joel's school is quiet. Hi, Christina. Yeah, you know what I mean. So you worked with your first son, but now you're at home with your second, and you realize what you missed. So no guilt trips. God bless mothers that, work and have to work away from the house. But, I realized what I missed. And I don't regret being there for it. But we can't take that time back. And that's, Oh, hi, Adele. Hey, Deborah. How am I? I've taken this time when it's been a bit slower. Of course, it's going to be slower in summer. But I've taken this time to garden because I was so busy when I'm normally out there, turning beds over and putting new things in and taking old things out, that I didn't have time to do any of that. And now I'm catching up. Oh, yeah, but you had your mom. Thank God you had your mom there. Oh, my tummy just made a terrible noise. That sounds wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, Terry, my baby's 20. He'll be 21 in August. Oh, and he was just a teeny little preemie. Now he's a big moose. He's a big cow. I used to tell him he wasn't even a sack of sugar. And then when he was little, I'd say, "No, now you're a sack of dog food." And now I don't need. He's a sack of something. Maybe a sack of flour, great big, like industrial size. He's 6'4". And now he got a new job. This kid, you know how kids are. He was meant to go to Alabama and work. He was working for Walmart distribution. And then he has a new job. He's working for a geoliner company. And he's like me. He likes to travel. And this company, he makes per diem and crazy money, and he'll get to travel the country. So God bless him. But I did want to come see him this autumn. And now I don't know. Maybe he'll get to fly back here. Hopefully he'll get to fly back here for Christmas. I miss my son. I haven't seen my son in, oh my God, this month, Father's Day, 2 years. That's too long not to see your child. I mean, we talk every day, 10 times a day. Yeah, well, COVID. I was meant to go home the year of COVID. How do I do it? But well, like I said, we talk constantly. There's some rap song he sings all the time, but all I love is my bed and my mama. And every time I want to FaceTime, he's like, no, Mom, it's early. Don't bother me. Mom, it's late. Don't bother me. But he'll talk to me 100 times a day. So I still see him, but I don't see him often. Kids are either tired or running. He's got two modes. See, I mean, I don't know. Mums and their sons, I think, most times are closer. And mums and their baby sons are silly. And I don't care if that baby's 100. It's still all about their mom. I'm glad he's not like the serious type. Like, of course, he's young. He's only 20. He'll be 21. But but he's been in a serious relationship already. And I think it's dangerous because he compares she can't cook like you, she doesn't clean like you, she doesn't. I'm like, Andrew, listen, she's not your mom. I'm afraid. I'm afraid for some woman. He just said tonight, Mom, I can never get serious with a woman that couldn't cook. Because little boy likes to eat. So I'm not going to really get into the tester, right? Maybe I'll just show you some of the things that I got this week so far. Got 10 people in. How about a thumbs up? 11 people. Only 4 thumbs up. Hi, Barbara. How are you, hon? Now, you don't have a channel, Barbara. You just sell on Poshmark? If you send me your links, I'll send them to the mods, and this goes for Deborah, Ashley, who's also a mod, Deb, anyone who has a channel. Just send me the links. I'll get it to the mods and they'll put it in chat for you. Now, whether that's a channel or a Poshmark or whatever, we'll get your links up. Although summertime is slow. And I knew it would be slow because I've sold for many years. And it just, priorities are different, especially with the economy. Dear God. The gas that you have to, the price of, they call it petrol here, the price of gasoline is ridiculous. Me, I'm fantastic. Keeping busy gardening. Of course, I'm still going out and, sourcing because, I mean, something I'm going to talk more about it tomorrow at the sale. I've talked about a website, and I'm actually working on one now. So my YouTube customers are first. You all will see everything that I source first. And then if it doesn't sell on YouTube, then it'll go online. Yeah, my son said he just got it for okay, Barbara, that's fine. $4.60 something a gallon. He just filled up his tank before he went to work today. He said, Mom, I'm filling up while it's cheaper. I said, well, I hope it doesn't go cheaper than that. Oh, I remember the days of gasoline prices being, oh dear God. And I had a diesel Pathfinder. It was a new vehicle, but it was a diesel sucking hog. And it went up to over $5 a gallon, and that was years ago. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think. Andrew was probably 6 or 7 years old. So, and I've lived here for 10 years, so it was before I moved here. And then it was like that for a couple years. I'm sure most of you remember that. And then it came back down. But it was crazy money to fill your tank. I mean, and I don't know if there's reason to get excited. I guess if it was over, last week he told me, yeah, there you go. It was over 5. Over 5. Well, he filled up last week. And it was over 5 something. Oh, I just saw a gnat or something fly by. I've had the window open all day. It was warm here, like probably around 72, 73. But, not hot enough. I mean, comfortable enough that you could open a window. But of course it brings bugs. The critters. I don't think we're going to see Cindy somehow because I just got a notification, Fun Surprises is having a sale. With no further ado, let me show you. There's not a lot because I had a ton from Sunday and that was all part of the London haul. My God. Deb, you'll appreciate these. I think you will. I just saw you're having a sale, Cindy. I just said I don't think we're going to see Cindy because she's having a sale. Or is that like a video? These are sterling gilt. The pearls were so fantastic, and they're not cubic zirconia. They're vintage. Mm-hmm. Vintage pearls. Um, they're white zircon, which is, the closest to a diamond. In color, clarity, definity, the dispersion of light. They were so pretty. I had to get them. I would guess 1980s, but beautiful size. And a really comfortable clip because that's chunky. Okay, hon. Well, I'm glad you're here. I saw that notification and I swear I just said, oh, I don't think Cindy will be here. Oh, I can still see dirt behind my nails. I swear I scrubbed them. Don't pay any attention to my hands. They'll look better tomorrow. I think I'm going to go get them cut down a bit and get this funky polish. Okay, I have an appointment with Bob tomorrow morning to check on the sizing. Yes, he's getting bougie, Bob. I have an appointment. I think he's just so busy with the wedding season and graduation and, everything. Every time where a bench jeweler is busy, that I had to make an appointment. Morning pieces have been popular. 20 pounds. Oh, dear God. No thanks. So, when that woman said she's not able, that dealer in London made me laugh when she said she wasn't able to source jet because, all you have to do is go out and look for it. It is out there. This one I'm going to guess is probably Scottish because there's a thistle, a rose. What else is on here? Oh, maybe Irish. I don't know. It has little clovers. Oh, can you see that well? Maybe better like that. But of course, it's a Victorian jet brooch. It's quite large. Two big pieces. I love this one. Love, love, love. Because it's violets and lily of the valley. And of course, I'm a May baby. So, what do I say, girls? And men, if you're here. I won't cry if it doesn't sell. £20. No. God bless you. What else can I pull out? Oh, I have all these brooches sitting right in front of me. Oh my goodness. They're all sterling. This adorable little frog is Art Deco and unpinned because he was in a pillow. And he's enamel. This quite fabulous enamel. Oh, no, don't burn your food, girl. Let's see. This one is marked. I need to date it. I just haven't. Solid sterling clover. I just said where are the men, and Mel comes right in, like on cue. It's gonna be on cue night tonight. I was talking about the sale and she popped in. I talked about men in chat and Ramel pops in. Oh God. Let's talk about us all hitting the lottery. Maybe that'll happen. Okay, this one is 875 Victorian Russian silver and rock cut crystal. I don't know what it is with me and this cut crystal, crystal quartz. Now, they're rose cut. Of course, they're Victorian and sterling. This one is Art Deco. And hi, Sammy Joe. Samma Joe. Oh gosh, sorry. This one's a pendant and a brooch. Polly, that's right. Those are just some new brooches. What else did we do? Oh, tons of, how can I forget? Y'all know I'm addicted to Czech crystal. And I really don't think it's caught on with you all yet. These Rivery Czech crystal necklaces. But like I said, if they don't catch on here, the website, and I know they sell all day, every day. But this one is especially, I think, fantastic because it's set in sterling. And most of them are set in brass with the other two are with chrome plating. You know, as a lot of deco necklaces work, but this one is sterling. Is it a little bit blingy? Just a little bit. But I have two that are a bit more that you could wear literally every day. Well, me, I wouldn't say I'm bougie, but I'd wear that every day. But I'd wear it to garden in. I don't care. Okay. These ones are the open backs. Of course, those are open, Czech open backs as well. And they like to flip around. And this one is probably the most classic. And likes to spin the most. When you turn one, the other one turns. When you have it on, it doesn't move. But for some reason, when you put it on a bust, it likes to slide around. Oh, let me show you the blue pieces. And something else, I realized, you know, with the price of everything, I'm actually going to have a tray with at least 30 items on it. And they're going to be 30 items under 30. And that'll be some new things, some old things. You'll have to tune in. Now the first blue one I'll show you is Crystal. It's gilt sterling and blue chalcedony and faceted. Almost like a denim blue. It's not, or a periwinkle. It's not the blue you think of when, it's not the blue I think of when I think chalcedony, but it is definitely chalcedony. So Czech crystal, sterling bars that are gilt, and then the frame is sterling and gilt. I thought it was pretty. And of course, Art Deco. I know. Now this one, whether you're a blue person or not, it's platinum on. Edwardian. And every stone is perfect. It is stunning, and it's not too long, it's not too short. I think that would just sit like a total statement on your chest. Hey, well, you know, your girls can be your statement too, but you could take the necklace off. The girls you gotta wear. Of course, I have to pick up some kind of uranium. And Deb, you know your rare Rosalind, the green and pink Rosalind. I have a lot of the pink and yellow, but you know when you got your green, you don't see it. until now. She's like, no, I'm drowning in Rosalind. But not everybody is. And it's the Bohemian. All the lights on. You don't even need lights off with those. Of course not. I know you don't. I know. You could bathe in it. And why wouldn't you? It was so gorgeous, and they're so rare. I had to buy it. Not here, on the website. That's what I keep justifying myself when I buy these things. Well, if it doesn't sell on the channel, then it'll sell on the website. Am I missing anything? Besides the big Russian rock crystal that Yvonne saw, I showed it to Yvonne, and now I don't know what I did with it. Oh no, the big, there's a big mourning necklace. I'm brain damaged, I swear it. It's very long, so I'm gonna have to put the bust up on something. Set that crystal bottle down. Make sure I have the front side. So we remember the manganese glass that glows. So this piece is gutta percha, manganese, you know, the glowing manganese glass, jet. All of the beads are jet and manganese. Manganese crystal. And of course it's very long. A 13-inch drop. So that's considered opera length. 6 inches. Someone asked me about the specifics on the Victorian, and I found out something I didn't know about this locket, this book chain. Do you remember how I said the front side is carved, or, you know, hand engraved? And I said the back side is smooth, and the back side of the locket is smooth. Do you remember the necklace I had that was black and white? And I told you it was, I think I gave it as a gift. A reproduction of a Georgian necklace called a Night and Day necklace. This book chain is called Night and Day. So during the day you would wear the plain side. Which, you know, it's from the 1880s. There's a couple little doinks. I have a gold locket that my children bit. Their teeth marks are in the locket. So I'm not going to say that those are little toothums from someone from the 1880s, but they could be. Because that's how my lockets are doinked. My kids put them in their mouth and chewed on it. Ooh, little bougie babies. They didn't teeth on a silver spoon. They chewed on Mom's gold locket. And then you would wear the engraved side at night. And they're notoriously not really heavy because they're very well made. I mean, it's solid as can be. Because the link is doubled over like that and open. But this one is 38 grams. I wish I could find that silly Russian. It's a Russian 875 sterling chain and a big faceted crystal pendant. And I will find it before tomorrow. That's really irritating. Because the chain on that is handmade. And it's almost like a bow. The link. I can't wait. Really pretty. And that chain is over 18 grams. Of course, antique silver. It has a lot of presence. Because you know I don't normally weigh stuff like that. But I weighed that locket because a lot of them are really lightweight. No, the sales at 7, maybe maybe I was confused and put 7 on the video. It's not a big deal. I just showed some things and gave the weight on the book chain and explained that if you missed it, it's a night, well, you could watch it back, but it's a night and day locket. The night is the carved bit and the day is the smooth side. And, you know, Victorian aesthetic, 1880s. Trying to think. And there's tons of, there'll be tons of morning people. If you didn't catch those, Julie, this one's violets and lily of the valley. Does it? A doink. And this one's Scottish rose, thistles, and clovers. They're both stunning and they're both huge. So, I mean, they were so well carved. I had to buy them. You know me, I like my morning jewelry. Now, what I want to get into, and what the purpose of Jewel School do, now that we have enough people here watching, this is a very cheap, because I had a better diamond tester, but a very cheap diamond tester from Amazon. I don't use a Presidium. I use a microscope, and I use this diamond tester, and of course a loupe. Now, this one is very annoying. Arms up. It's noisy. Ooh, we don't want the noise, because my phone is very sensitive and picks up everything. When you hear my belly grumble and talk. Do you see what I mean? Terry, I think it was 10 pounds, like $12, $13, something, you know, it's not much money. They don't have to be expensive. And whether you're a jewelry reseller or you're just a buyer, or maybe you're just interested in jewelry, okay, this one says it's ready. Oh, we know that's smoky quartz. But if you didn't know it was smoky quartz, and you looked up the gem, you know, and the tester went up. I know you do, Christina. Bob will tell me tomorrow how big it'll go. Same reading for rock quartz. I don't know if you missed that. Yes, I have an appointment with Bob. He's getting bougie on me. Ooh. Shush you. It is so annoying. I'm sorry. Okay, let's test something else. Maybe some lead crystal, because lead crystal, it'll move 1 bar. Which will tell you it's not glass. No, that's the other crystal necklace. I don't know what I did with that Russian. Oh my goodness. That is so annoying. Okay. Yeah, this is... rock crystal. Lead crystal. Lead crystal. Rock crystal. Oop, shush you. Touch the metal. Oh. Chalcedony. I mean, it's going to go up. It won't move for glass. But it'll go up 1 bar for lead crystal. And if it's rock crystal or another gemstone, it'll go up a few bars. It'll be fun. You guys will be amused. You'll definitely be amused. He's God forbid he would watch this, but he is a cross man. And anytime I always have things in bags. And when I start pulling these bags out of my purse or out of my bag, he just starts shaking his head. No, no, no. I'm like, what do you mean no? You haven't even seen what I'm going to ask you. And then I have to like sit there and sweet talk him. Oh, come on, Bob. Now I could do this, Bob, but I don't have the facilities. He's like, and I don't have the time and blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, he's a trip. But then I always walk out and get what I want. Unless he just flat up says, I'm too busy. Can't do it. And I'm going to beg him to go up on that ring. And if he gives me any crap, do you see how that ring is constructed? He could take it right off at the shank and put a new shank on. Virtually making it just about any size anyone wanted. So, we'll see. I know he'll go at least 2 on it. You want to see him? I'll take my phone with me. I'll have to ask his permission. Overtly record him. Like, I don't want to get in trouble. You'll see him. He looks like he's a bench jeweler. He wears, the leather apron. He's always got a set of the high power jeweler glasses on his head. And he always looks like he's had, 9 o'clock in the morning, he looks like he's had a couple drinks, but Oh my God. I would pay to see him. Now I have seen him. I think his sister who lives in California. I have to look because honestly, I think he's on YouTube. His sister from California, somebody was recording one of their gigs and she was like, yeah, I'm watching it live. I think she was watching it live on YouTube. So I'm going to have to, maybe we can all watch Krabby Bob perform. Rocking out to Led Zeppelin. 82 years old and rocking out the Led Zeppelin. No wonder he's crabby. He's probably up late partying. And at 82, he doesn't want to come in and do jewelry. But, we all got to make a living somehow. And let's face it, honestly, if you ask anyone in this area, he's like the person to go to. There are at least 5 or 6 jewelry stores in just this little town. And there is always a queue out in front of his shop. There's a line of people waiting to get into him. So I'm actually kind of glad I got an appointment, because rather than stand in a queue. That's a very British thing to do. They love their lines. And I'll be honest with you, when I first moved here, you know how, like, if we're at a grocery store and you see a line open up, you don't look around to see who was in line, in another line before you. You just shoot your butt into that line. Oh, no, 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 no. Here there is an order. If a new line opens up, you're meant to allow the last person standing in the line that you're in, or any of the queues, the last person that came up before you is like, you give them a look and they look at you and, like, either say go ahead, or seriously, it's a big, queues are a very big rite of passage here. And if you dare jump in front of someone, like, they'll have words with you. They take their cues very seriously. And at Bob's, I have waited, I think the longest I've ever waited was about an hour and a half. He's a popular guy, Krabby Bob. And no wonder he's crabby, telling everybody no all morning. Oh my. But I think Cindy, Fun Surprises, was like, well, I don't know if it's glass. I don't know if it's a stone, Right there, honey. Just your old diamond tester. If it's glass, it won't go up. And then you can have fun trying to identify what stone it is. Any questions? Anything else you guys want to see? Anything you want me to recover from Sunday you want to get a second look at before tomorrow? I am going to pick up a disposable vape because you know what's here. Darth Vader vape. And this mic picks up everything. Oh, also, I wanted to tell you that I am purchasing copyright-free music. And it won't just be the clock ticking. We'll have 1920s music. Hopefully tomorrow. There's going to be quite a bit for offer. Yeah, I thought a little something. A little background mood music. Thought it'd be more fun than just the clock ticking and, me talking. I'm either going to have to cut those roses down or put some new flowers there. They're beautiful, but they're also up there. trying to think. No, I think we're good. Unless you guys want to see anything else. Yep, people are jumping off. And we're at an hour. So it was lovely to catch up with you. Those of you that got to make it in. And I will see you all tomorrow. I'm going to go wash half of the garden off of my feet. Well, the half that's not out in the garden, obviously. People are tuning in and out. Oh, Yvonne, you'll have to watch it back. I'll make sure I mark it public quickly. You know what? She asked me what was new today, and so yeah, you saw a lot of it anyways. Yvonne, I can't find that Russian pendant. The big faceted rock crystal. I don't know what the heck I did with it. I showed it to Yvonne and Julie. I know you want to see this piece, and I'll show you again quick before we go off. Because it's jet, manganese crystal, more jet, manganese crystal, and that's the back side. Gutta percha and manganese crystal, dangly manganese crystals. I thought it was fabulous and different for a jet necklace. Honey, watch it at your leisure. You've got one I've got to watch. Gorgeous, isn't it? And Julie, if you didn't catch, that's 38 grams. Which is substantial for an aesthetic. Loads to show tomorrow. And I'm a very dirty girl. Dirty as in garden dirty. I will see you all tomorrow. And hopefully we have all of our questions answered by Krabby Bob. And he fixes that giant amber bracelet because that needs to sell. It's gorgeous. But it's got to be made larger. We're just leaving, Jay. I know. I think I put 7 on school. Sorry. I'm brain damaged. Yeah, I've definitely, I've got to scrub. No worries. I'll mark the video public. Even, I mark all my stuff public, even if it's a crap show. See you all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your evening. No worries. Have a great evening, honey. Ashley, sorry. I did it my normal time, 6 o'clock, and had 7 on there. See you all soon. All right, honey. Thanks.